So today is I'd say day 6 after my first treatment of chemo. I forget the name of it, but I had one dose on Tuesday, sat in the chair for a couple hours. Tomorrow, I get the same dose plus another medicine. I'll say what that is later. I gotta look it up. I don't know what it is. But that one's responsible for my hair loss and all that stuff. And so this week's gonna be rough. This past week has been really tough. I mean, the first couple days, I dry heaved a little bit here and there. Tired a lot, a lot of indigestion. Get gas pains like crazy. It hurts, man. And I'm still going to practice. I still got to get my kids up every day for school, make their lunches, pick them up from school. I always say cancer's kind of saved my life because, being a single dad, they medically retired me and I'm able to stay home, I make enough where I could stay home and take care of them first, I got to get them through school so they're old enough and they can start helping out a little bit more. But right now is that crucial time where you got to be in their lives every minute, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit of a pushover. I set out their clothes every day, I make their lunches, I do everything. When I was a kid, my mom and dad did a lot, but we fended for ourselves a lot. It was a different time. But there's something, when you got cancer and you start looking at life a little bit different, I spent so much time in the Army being serious. Most of my young adult life I spent partying. Then I joined the Army and everything became serious, which is the way it's supposed to be, And now I'm having fun. I get to play with my kids every day. I pick them up, see their smiling faces. So I've been doing this on my own since 2011. So about 7 years now. 7 years as a single father. My daughter was one when me and their mom split up. I potty trained them all. And I have 2 stepkids that, because of our divorce and splitting up, they went back to their dads. But I still play a part in their lives. They still come over on the weekends to see their brothers and sister. So at any given time, I have 6 kids in my house. They're a little bit older now. They're teenagers. One just got his license, man. Got him a car. He's about to graduate. That's another thing. I'm about to start my chemo. Well, I did start chemo, but I'm about to do my second dose for the first cycle. They want to do 3 cycles, by the way. Do 3 cycles, then we'll scan again, see if that's making any headway. But my stepson graduates this month. We're gonna have his graduation party at my house. It's actually a dual graduation party because my cousin's graduating with him at the same school. My younger cousin. So we decided to have both their graduation party at my house. Now this week has been rough. We'll see what this next week brings. I think we'll handle it. At least, I can go rest and we got everybody. The support is amazing, man. I got tons of friends and family out here. It's amazing. And as a single parent, you need that, And like I said before, I was going to do some videos about single parenting. I had all my sports mom friends, You know how important that is in the community to have. I coach too. I coach my daughter's rec soccer. I'd like to do the travel team, but right now with the treatments and everything, we'll see how that goes. But at the same time, on the graduation party, get this, the graduation party is on the 30th at my house, right? District championship or the sectionals for my son's baseball is that same weekend. You have no idea how many times, because you got 4 kids. Everyone, I put them all in sports, man. They play soccer, baseball, basketball, you name it. You know, I get them there. I'm by myself. Sometimes I count on, and that's the importance of having sports mom friends. You know, not even just sports mom, parents, sports parents. It's always family for every team they've ever been on. I've been blessed with good friends and family, and you know, we help each other out. We get each other to the games. One time, you know, I try to do it all myself. You know, I got one in baseball across town. Take the other one to soccer practice. Another one's got soccer practice somewhere else, or like at another time. Then baseball, and baseball on the other side of town. By the time I drop one off, I drive all the way across town, drop the other one off. By the time I drop off all my kids, I'm making the round to pick them up. People are like, how the hell you do it, man? You know what? Careful planning. But back to business at hand, yeah, with the cancer, okay? It's going to be a tough road, but I'm going to document all of it, you know? I did a couple Facebook Lives for the first chemo day, you know, because that was a rough one, man. That was the hard part, getting it over with. Because what I remember from my chemo last time, it just sucked. It did. It was horrible. You know, they had to start cutting the doses down by 50%, you know, just so I could tolerate it anymore. But this time, they said it's fairly tolerable. I mean, like I said, this week is kind of rough. You know, like right now, my stomach is killing me, man. But I gotta sit here for 2 hours. I'm sure I can go home. You know, I'll go out there and mingle a little bit and, you know, talk to the parents so everybody knows I'm still here. But the best part about having baseball, being here, my other kids get to play on the big playground. They get to waste some energy. And they got to worry about me the whole time, you know? They don't just see me laying around. It's tough. But, like I said, we're going to do it, man. Rob Strong, right? I got my Beast shirt on. It's how I feel about cancer right there, man. It's how I feel about it. You know what really gets me is all the kids with cancer. You never know how much cancer is out there until you have cancer. You know, until they tell you got cancer, you don't realize that everybody around you is affected by cancer some way or another. It's crazy. I had a battle buddy, I was just talking to him like several years ago on Facebook, back and forth on Facebook, talking about our cancer. You know, that's what we shared together. But besides going to Afghanistan together, dude had cancer, right? He passed away several months after we started reconnecting on Facebook. You know, one of my battle buddies. Young soldier. Then I had another friend from the town I used to live in here in Jersey. Passed away of cancer. And not too long after that, I went to a benefit for a child with leukemia. And he passed away like several months later, man. It's horrible. Then I gotta think, you know, I'm still here, and I'm afraid for that time to come. I told my doctor, give me 10 years, man. Buy me 10 years. My daughter will be 18. She'll be able to handle it a little bit better. It's still gonna hit hard, but you know. He's like, we'll get you as much as we can, but with your slow growing disease, it's hard to tell. I mean, we're talking years. We're not talking 10 years, but we're talking some years, you know, with the chemo and whatever treatment he could throw at me. I'm like, man. But then I look back, you know. 2009, they gave me 5 years. 9 years ago, man. I'm not giving up. No, can't do it. You know, you start thinking the 5-year plan thing, some serious business. You know, come up with a 5-year plan. Can anybody do that, really? I mean, seriously, get that. I mean, if you're a wealthy person, you know what I mean, you can make arrangements, you can get all this stuff done, but it financially and physically, that's just a hard thing to it. I guess it's not that hard, right? I've knocked it out. It's like what I would say a continuity book. You know, what happens when I'm gone? What do we do? Okay, here's this, then the other thing. It's a hard thing to do for me because I'm all over the place with it. I start getting emotional. I start crying. You start doing chemo, that stuff does weird things to you too, man. I become an emotional wreck half the time. Everyone looks at me and they're like, Rob, you're so tough, man. Because I do. I put on a facade, you know, a tough guy facade. And I like to think I'm a man, you know. I'm rough around the edges. I curse a lot. Like a dirty sailor. I curse all the time, man. I'm trying. We had a jar, right? Every time I curse, I'd tell the kids I put $1 in there. I had to start writing checks for that thing, man. I think I'm $1 million in the hole. So this time we're gonna make it a little bit more reasonable. I'm gonna get some about $50 in quarters, whatever, and we'll do a quarter every time I curse. I'm gonna do my best. We're working on it, you know. So when you subscribe to my videos and I start cursing, man, you'll see me chunking those quarters into the piggy bank. I gotta get a nice big size piggy bank because I'm gonna need it. So yeah, that's it, man. It was once gonna be a single dad vlog every day, you know, just take you through my life. I was even thinking about a book, man. Just my divorce alone's a book. But anyways, we're gonna get these videos rocking and rolling, and like I said, it's primarily for my kids, man. You know, what I don't want to happen is when I'm gone, you know, things get misplaced here and there. So I could do videos all day long and just leave them stacked away in a hard drive or something, or thumb drive or whatever, what have you. But I put it out there, and you know what? It might help somebody else out there. You know, especially single dads, man. We gotta stick together. You know, I have a lot of single mom friends, and just being a single parent alone is a superhero's job. You know, I'm not calling myself a superhero, but it's tough. You know, you got to be everybody in one shot. You know, doctor, nurse, taxi. You know how like they put that on Facebook? I'm a nurse, I'm a cook, I'm a house cleaner. You are all of that. You know, I get a lot of people who complain. There's people who won't even do that. You know, I gotta do that shit on chemo while I'm dealing with cancer, man. So I hope you subscribe. I hope you enjoy my videos. It's not gonna be so depressing all the time. You know, we like to have fun. I like to, my whole life is based on smiling and laughing, and that's what cancer has done for me. You know, it's made me appreciate everything, every last little thing. Yeah, you know what? There's things to complain about. You know, I wake up in the morning, I'm dry heaving, and you know, and I still have cancer. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry about that. I'm very, very angry about that. But guess what? I'm doing what I can about it, and what the doctors can do about it, you know. And it's like I said, it's made me appreciate life, and it makes me. When I see other people angry about things, like, dude, don't get angry, man. There are worse things going on in people's lives than spilled milk. You know what I mean? I was getting on my kids the other day because I just bought this brand new car, right? I bought a new car. We needed it. It's going to cost me $1 million, but whatever. No eating in the car. The son was out there with Cheetos, orange fingers. So and he's like, "Hey." He put his hand on the seat. I was like, ah! No! But then I'm like, you know what? We'll clean it up. Easy. You know, try to be more careful, whatever. Why get angry, make everybody upset over it? You know what? It's only a car. I'm going to miss that kind of stuff. They're getting older. I'm gonna miss everything, man. That's why I'm not ready to go. I'm not. I have so much to see with these kids, so much to teach them, so much love to give, man. You know, and for some reason, without me, I don't think it would work. You know, everyone thinks it wouldn't work.